All
right.
What me say?
You live now.
We live, babe. No, he got the okay. Everybody green screening. Okay.
You feel me? They
Bit.
should have never taught me how to do this.
Okay, green screen. I see y'all. No green screen. We live.
You know what I mean?
We live. Yeah. I need a cut.
All right.
What's up, fellas? We back. The Unc and CP Show is back, man, with Cheezywest. You see he live and direct. You know what I mean? How y'all feeling, fellas? How y'all feeling?
What's going on? What's happening?
Good. Chill.
What's happening, man? I'm good. I'm great. I'm healthy. I'm good.
Can't complain, man. Feeling good, man. Feeling good. Yeah, I mean, life is good. Life is good.
Man, what's on the docket today, man?
Docky, I sent it in the group in the group, John. James, you got it on your side. Can you pull it up?
You supposed to start it off.
Worst host ever. Anyway, let's do. I feel those COVID's gonna be a long. Let's just do the Super Bowl predictions. Obviously, both of you guys were wrong in the previous episode of podcast of who's going to the Super Bowl.
I did. I had Tampa in the Bills.
Someone said Chiefs.
He picked the Chiefs.
Somebody.
I did. Me. Chris said the Chiefs. I thought it was gonna be the Packers though. I ain't gonna hold you.
I said Tampa. I said Tampa and the Bills. I was wrong.
At the beginning, like episode 1 of the podcast, you did not say the Bills. Oh, you did not.
Oh, no. All right. No, I know I picked Tampa though.
Episode 1, you did not.
No, you did. No, you did not, bro.
You was talking about Tom Brady looks bad. He needs to hang it up. All types of by episode.
Not last week. You said last week episode.
I said episode 1. You said.
I picked Tampa. Y'all tripping.
I picked Seattle and Kansas City for at the beginning. Then last week when we was watching the game, and at the beginning last week when we was watching the game, I said that it was going to be Green Bay and Kansas City. So I stuck with my Kansas City pick. I just thought Aaron Rodgers was going to kind of make a run, but I mean, the GOAT did.
That fourth down, but he didn't.
I mean, listen, that's a controversial call.
That wasn't controversial.
And they took the ball out of Aaron Rodgers' hand, kicked that field goal. For what?
He better than me. He should have called. He should have told his coach, "No, we ain't kicking no field goal. We gonna score."
You guys' last coach fired.
That's true. He definitely did.
Aaron Rodgers.
He definitely did.
All right. Well, I mean,
so
let's get to the I guess the most important topic of the sports world.
Can we go through the football first before you take up the whole 45 minutes of talking about COVID?
I wasn't gonna take 45 minutes of that.
At least let's give our Super Bowl predictions.
Right. You can't be just hopping like football, basketball, golf, back to basketball.
Yo, and you know what? We not editing nothing this out. Fuck it. Well, go ahead. What's our Super Bowl predictions? I already know who's gonna win.
Tampa by 3.
I say Kansas City. I don't want to put no score on it for Kansas City.
Tampa by 10.
I don't know. I just got a feeling it's Patrick time, man. Mr. Mahomes. It's his time, dog.
Back to back.
Sometimes, listen, man. Sometimes it take you a year to get right, and you got to come back and show these young guys who's still the best at what they do. You know what I'm saying? You get some help.
I think you're trying to equate this to Mr. LeBron James. The difference is Tom Brady is actually going up against the best for his championship. LeBron, let's be honest, he didn't play against who was his toughest competition because they lost.
I'm just saying
it's not his fault.
I'm just saying Skip Bayless, like, is it his fault that the other teams lost? That's not his fault.
I just said it. It's not his fault. But in the case of Tom Brady is going up for his championship against the actual best quarterback in the world at the current present time. So if he's already the GOAT, it ain't no argument. Ain't nobody.
I got a question about that. Switch Deshaun Watson out for Patrick Mahomes. Are they in the Super Bowl?
Yes.
All right.
we're not gonna sit here and act like he don't got great pieces around him. Like we're not gonna sit there.
Oh,
That's disrespectful.
No. I just want to ask that because
I'm saying
Deshaun get disrespected out here. That's all.
I don't feel like Deshaun get disrespected. I feel like Patrick Mahomes get a lot of the credit for the Chiefs' victories and stuff, for the Chiefs' success when he got probably the fastest player in the world on his team, and he has by far the best tight end on his team. So it's like at the end of the day, like I feel like any of the top 5 quarterbacks, if they had this group of talent around them, I can definitely see them in the Super Bowl, just like Patrick Mahomes. But I feel like Patrick Mahomes is a step above everybody else. His physical talents, and like, I mean, he got the pieces. So I mean, we can do a whole lot of what ifs every day, but the constant is, I mean, he got the pieces.
Any intake on getting Cheezywest about the Super Bowl, or between Mahomes and Watson?
Either way, both really good. I think Mahomes just has more arm strength than Watson. Watson, they both probably have the same amount of mobility if Watson is not better mobility-wise. They just have this. Mahomes just has a better team. If you put Watson on that team, I'm pretty sure they're in the same spot.
All right. Speaking of Watson, where y'all think he's gonna end up before the season starts? Since he's already, it went public that he requested a trade because the organization put that out there.
Watson gets traded. It's gonna be like that Stafford deal. It's gonna be someone has to trade their whole team away. Like they gotta trade like.
I don't even want to talk about that Stafford. I don't even want to talk about that trade yet. Yeah,
I mean, if he wants to go to the Jets, that'd be nice.
I don't understand it. I don't understand the Jets.
The same situation that he's in Texans. I mean, in Houston.
Exactly.
Unless he probably believed that he could he could have free agents, attractive free agents, like the top free agents go there, if he go there.
No one's there. You gotta start completely all over and build around Deshaun.
And I don't want to see Deshaun. He's 25 or 26, I think. I feel like the Rams, what they gave up for Stafford, they could have gave that. They could have got Deshaun. They'd have been a
football team.
Washington, I wouldn't be mad at that. I like that defense.
Washington football. They got backs. They got some no-name receivers, but their defense is up there.
I'm going to say this again, like I said a couple weeks ago. If Deshaun goes to the Washington football team, they will constantly win that division. Just health would be a big factor. I won't say
win the division, but they'll be in the playoffs. They'll probably,
they'll be in the playoffs. That
division
sucks. That division sucks. I hate that division.
I feel like he go to Washington. I feel like he go to Washington. First of all, he is the clear best quarterback in the division. Not that Daniel Jones boy you keep talking about. But he is definitely the best quarterback in the division at that point. I think they would be the best team in the division. I do think that even with a healthy Dak Prescott, I think they're the best team in the division. I feel like he wants to go to the Jets, but I feel like he's going to be so sick and tired of being with the Texans, he's going to end up probably going to Miami or probably going to somewhere else. But I do agree with y'all. Like, in order for you,
Miami,
he got the no trade clause.
He got the no trade clause, so he could say no to if he don't want to.
Why would he give up on Tua?
Because they didn't seem too sure about him.
I mean, Deshaun Watson
second year
or Tua.
Fitzpatrick
and they got the number 3 pick.
Yeah, like Tua, Watson. Yeah,
it's like they're not really sure about Tua, and he led them to a great record. But I don't feel like from the reports they said that they're not really too high on him, and he wants to go to Miami.
If I'm Deshaun, I'm high on going down playing in Miami too, South Beach and all that, sunny weather all year round.
If any Florida team, he's gone to Jacksonville.
I would be upset if you go to Jacksonville. I mean, Urban Meyers is there, but Urban Meyers has turned around every organization, franchise that he has been a part of.
This is
the first year.
Same college.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not too sure about that. This is college should be a different story.
I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. Like my whole thing would be, what's his intent? What is he looking for? Because he's saying he want to go to the Jets. The Jets don't have nothing. He would be the only thing they got. So it's like, what are you trying to win, or are you trying to be the reason that y'all build to what? Like I'm confused. Like I feel like they are the worst team in their division.
I don't think since the Rams they spent all that on for Matthew Stafford, who's an older quarterback. I mean, he can play, but with that defense, did they get a better quarterback? Yes, they have gotten a much better quarterback than Jared Goff. But I would have went at Deshaun Watson because he would have brought in another fan base. You know what you're getting with Deshaun, and y'all definitely would have been maybe
what does Detroit have to give to get that? Like,
true.
Right.
Detroit gave up a lot. I mean, the Rams and all that gave up a lot. Like they said, oh yeah, you get this, and this bum ass quarterback plus the 4th rounds, and throw me.
They gave all that you could have gave all that and a little bit more to the Texans. They probably would have been maybe the clear-cut favorites to go and win the Super Bowl next season. With that defense and Deshaun at QB, yeah, I like their chances a lot.
Yeah.
Or the Saints, since Drew Brees ain't coming back, they ain't got no cap space.
They already got too many quarterbacks already. They got one.
Listen, to get a player like Deshaun Watson, you got to give up everything. I'm hoping Bill Belichick in the office right now trying to put something together. Shit.
They're drafting him.
And he ain't got much to offer Deshaun even on the offense.
He's about to walk his way out the league. They're drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, they better start starting over. I don't want to see him in Carroll. I don't want to see Chicago would be a good fit. I wouldn't be mad at that.
For as good as Deshaun is, any team would be a good fit, bro. He make a team. I feel like his talent makes you, if you got a couple pieces around him, he makes you at least a playoff team. He can get you 9 wins by yourself. So I just feel like anybody that's around him, like that's of substance, because I feel like he was keeping the Texans afloat, and their best receiver was Will Fuller.
He just led the league. He just led the season in passing.
Like,
he had what?
I can't name you another receiver.
You know what that remind me of? Old school Phillip. Phillip Rivers used to lead the league in hella passing yards, hella touchdowns, but never got over the top.
I only knew one of his receivers. That was Antonio Gates.
They had Andre.
He was a tight end.
They had Vincent Jackson. Had a whole bunch back in the day. We used to lead.
He had Victor Cruz at one point.
No, that's the Giants.
Yeah. Jackson, Vincent Jackson before he retired.
What happened to Victor Cruz? He retired.
Victor Cruz? Mm-hmm. South Austin, somewhere else.
He over there with Carucci, living life.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. I would have retired too.
So what do y'all feel about, like, where you think Cam is going to go from here? Since we was talking about the Patriots, like, what's his next move? Know. He said he feel like he can still play. From what it looked like, he didn't.
I think COVID and not having OTAs and walkthroughs and preseason really kind of like screwed up like his full comeback, because he was my pick for comeback player of the year.
He got worse at the end of the year. Like,
right,
started off bad. He started winning some games for them. He started being mobile. Then, like, at the end of the year, he just stopped caring. He was whack.
He could go to the Jets and get a paycheck from them.
He is done.
I'm not giving up on him.
He's a backup. He's not Superman no more. That's all.
Yeah,
that's another. No, he could go start for the Jets.
Anybody can start for the Jets.
All right, you can go out there and start for the Jets.
I'm too.
He's from
me. You good?
I'm undersized. Kyle Murray got me beat, and I'm taller than him.
That's pretty much locked. Every team got a quarterback, bro. I don't think any team, and the other teams that need quarterbacks, I really don't think they're interested in our skin complexion at quarterback.
That's one of the main reasons why Deshaun wants to lead the Texans, especially the previous owner, the dad who passed away. He said what he said in the NFL meeting, saying we shouldn't let the inmates run the jail, something like that. So I mean. Houston,
a black quarterback in Chicago.
The state of Texas is all messed up. They got hard and left.
You know who need a quarterback? Iron Pete. You might as well throw that deal in there. Well, if they didn't sign him for all that extra money, the Vikings. Kirk Cousins can't do it for him, man.
The Eagles could use a quarterback too. If I was them, I'm shipping Wentz and
chill, man.
Chill, man.
We in a state of flux right now.
Listen, I'm shipping the Wentz and Jalen Hurts. Matter of fact, that should have shipped off Doug P in that trade too, since y'all got a
First of all, we need to figure out. Like, my thing is, the reason why I'm so perplexed about the Eagles, bro, we don't know what direction we going. Like the head coach got introduced. He was sounding scared in the joint. He's stuttering. They asked him about the quarterback problem. He talking about we gotta look more. What you mean you gotta look more? You know who you want. Trade the other ball. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like this, like I don't know what's going on with this team, bro. This team, our direction is terrible. We don't got no football people in the office. Everybody is just crunching numbers. And they just using analytics, and we losing every game using analytics. I don't get it.
I can't wait for Bub to see this because he argued me down saying that the Washington football team will win that division for more than 1 year consistently if they got Deshaun Watson. And the Eagles,
no, they get Deshaun Watson. They better than us. They better than us.
Everybody man. They might as well, the way the Eagles been looking since they won the Super Bowl, they might as well send y'all to Seattle.
No, we not. No, we ain't. Listen, we good. we 2 years. Put it like this: we 2 years away from being 2 years away.
Spoken like a real Eagles fan.
I'm telling you, we 2 years away from being 2 years away, dog. Just give us 4 years, bro.
I'm trying to figure out how they go backward. You don't fire a Super Bowl winning coach. You just don't.
But my thing, it's like
we gotta move on eventually.
And we put ourselves in a rock and a hard place because we gave Wentz all that money. So it's either we gonna choose our
to go out there and get hurt.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. He didn't get hurt this year. He just, first of all, he didn't have no talent. Like there's nobody around.
I brought back Deshaun Jackson. He became a rapper.
Bro, we brought back 2 straight years. 2 straight years he got hurt after the first game. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Yo, it's ridiculous, bro.
He supposed to be rehabbing. He in the studio making music. I'm like, yeah, he's done with football.
Bro, bro, we cannot draft. We can't. Like the best draft pick we picked was Carson. And that was 4 or 5 years ago.
You got the running back, boy.
Oh, Miles Sanders too. You're right. But other than them two, like our offensive line, our offensive line is still a top 5 offensive line in the league, but they old. Everybody on our line is over 30. So it's like
y'all need to get younger, and
we got so many holes.
Y'all need to get healthier, younger, and better in the front office. Honestly,
we need to figure out who our quarterback. We don't got a number 1 wide receiver. We don't got no linebackers. We got safeties playing linebacker. Then we need safeties. Then we need a number 1 cornerback. Our number 1 cornerback is not a number 1. Darius Slay was not playing like a number 1 quarterback.
Wait a minute. Come on.
No.
This kind of reminds me. No, this reminds me of when the Eagles went and got freaking Nnamdi Aswa and Brandon Maxwell.
And we had that whole bomb squad, and then they got cooked during the season.
That reminds me of that. Like, you gotta look like at Detroit and who they were playing. If he didn't have to go man up against the number 1 every game, he was all right ball. But if y'all stick him to like the number 1 receiver every game, I put the spotlight on him. That's scary.
With Devontae, when that little stretch he had at the end of the year where he was getting smoked, he had Devontae Adams, he had DeAndre Hopkins, he had Emmanuel Sanders, he had Michael Thomas, like 4 straight games. Just was getting smashed.
Yeah.
Like, and Amari Cooper and CD Lamb and the other boy that they got.
He got smothered. He got smothered.
He was getting killed. He was getting killed, bro. We need one of them Alabama cornerbacks. You know, Alabama, they just give out everybody.
LSU, no, really, LSU. All the best cornerbacks come from LSU, honestly.
That too. Like we sat there and skipped over
You'll
Justin Jefferson.
You get the linebackers and offensive linemen and defensive linemen from Alabama. But that kid, what's the kid? Smith from Alabama. Receiver boy. What's his name? Last name Smith.
Yeah, Devontae or Deontay, whatever his name is.
Listen, he gonna be great. Wherever he go, he gonna be great. I hope he gets to the Bengals with that quarterback with Joe Burrow. I hope he goes to the Bengals.
All right, Unc. Now we get to talk about your favorite thing in the world.
Nah, we ain't talking about your coaching. Chris talked about his. We ain't talking about your coaching. Your coach. Don't tell you got a new coach.
No.
Real rap though, on the real though, before you start, Chan, I want to thank you for giving me all of y'all offensive coordinators because we just took y'all offensive coordinators
Just
and made
took
them
the
our
Colts
head
and just came over.
We just took them.
Real,
that's all. We appreciate
That's all they did.
As long as we got the players, we're fine.
Y'all about to run the same. Y'all about to run the same offense they just ran with 4 overs for 16 games, 17 games.
Y'all like go Stu Staley because he was black. But
What's so horrible about the Eagles wide receivers? Whatchamacallit had a pretty good year on the numbers over there with the Raiders this year. That was dropping all the passes?
Nelson Aguilar.
Who's on the Raiders? Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but he had a pretty good year with his numbers wise.
Bro, it's like I don't be knowing like what they be doing, bro. They be cutting like good players and they go somewhere else and they start cooking. Like I don't understand. Like what? Like,
he was dropping every pass in Philly. He got the Oakland. He got the Vegas this year. And he was catching passes. Oh man.
Bro, rap. Some dudes just can't handle it, bro. It's a lot. It's a lot playing here. And just a lot of dudes can't handle it. It's all right though. Yes. Ex Markel Fultz.
I'm not putting that. I don't think Markel paid the fans no minds, honestly.
I used to listen to his interview or his podcast episode with JJ Redick. That got to him, bro. He had to leave. That was the only way he was ever going to be good.
Man. I don't listen. If you haven't won nothing about the last decade, ain't no pressure to play the Philly. Honestly.
In order for you,
how the fans is impatient.
Like the thing with it here is like no real sports fans in Philadelphia, they're smart. You can't finesse us because we know about whatever we looking at. So if you try to sit there and play us and make it seem like you good, we're gonna give you the opportunity to show it. But you ain't gonna be able to say you good for too much longer if we see that you trash. So it's like a lot of people can't handle the fact, like, because we don't give them time.
If that's the case, so why majority of the city still giving Ben Simmons a chance? I'm confused.
Because we fall in love with what he can be. Like, look, you know, regardless of how much you hate Ben, bro, you know that the upside.
I don't hate him. It's just a shame. Like he took a decline. Like him and Giannis was peaking at the same time, and then
he took a decline. All right. Let's go to the next subject.
I'm just saying, one went to go win 2 MVPs, and the other one just stayed at where he at.
He didn't take a decline. He just was there. He plateaued. Like he didn't go no further than what he was in his rookie season. Like if anything, his offense took a dip, but his defense went up. So it's like he just plateaued. And I'm surprised he's still like playing like how he playing, because the way people be cooking him, like people want him traded. Like literally, they want him gone. So
that's Philly for you, man. I wish. Listen, I'm hoping the Phillies win another World Cup, World Series. Man, I said cup. I'm fried.
The Flyers gonna win a chip before anybody else. Mark my words.
I'd be good for that. I'd be good for that. Listen, the Phillies and the Flyers, the Souls got the most championships in the cities, to my knowledge. They don't get no love. That's crazy.
You can definitely get sold for like $17 in Wachovia, sir.
Definitely.
Want to go?
Definitely.
One goes.
No, you get them a blue Powerade and a pack of Micah Nights. You in there for free.
Right.
Like nobody be at them soul games, bro.
Hey man, gotta respect what is. But that's all on the docket.
That's it. The last one is your favorite topic.
Listen, man, I'm not spending too much time on this topic. I need a haircut. That's why I got this.
What is
like this.
It is Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant.
Anniversary, man. Well, this past week.
Kobe Bean.
this past week, the 1 year anniversary of Kobe Bryant, Gianna Bryant, and this will be 7 other passengers that was involved in that fatal helicopter crash. The 26th this time last year. The anniversary came. Prayers and condolences to all the families involved. You know, I know everybody just mentions Kobe and Gigi because they was like the two most known iconic, and Kobe's an iconic figure. But prayers and condolences to all the families involved. First off. But I ain't gonna lie, man. I shed a couple tears that morning, just sitting here watching everybody talk about him, and they showing his highlights and stuff on NBA TV, and you know, his wife Vanessa put out a statement and stuff like that. Like, you know, I shed a couple tears because Kobe is someone I looked up to when I started watching the game of basketball around 8, 9 years old. It was just him and AI my whole childhood. So, you know, and being a Lakers fan, he's from Philly, but he's a
Ardmore.
Laker.
Yeah. Ardmore.
he's a LA kid, man. He's a LA baby.
Let's not say Philly. I want to claim it. I ain't gonna claim it.
Whoa, man.
From the suburbs.
See, that's what's wrong
from
with
the
Philly.
suburbs.
That's crazy because Philly claimed him after he died. They kept saying he was.
Yeah.
You see how Philly do, man. He ain't right.
We can't claim him. We want to claim him. Like we want to claim Tiger Woods, but we can't. Kobe is from Ardmore.
I mean, you know, just but God rest his soul, his daughter's soul, everybody else that was involved. You know, just it ain't getting no easier. It's getting easier. Mainly not for his wife and family, his mother and father, but you know, it was a tough morning, not a tough day, but you
know. Yeah, everything you said. I want to piggyback on that. You know, Kobe. For me, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't watch a lot of Kobe. You know, being from Philly, the games came on late. I got turned on to Kobe when they played the Sixers in the 2001 finals against my favorite player, AI. And, you know, as the years went on and I got older and I started to start to know about the game more than, you know, just Iverson and Michael Jordan. And I started to realize how great Kobe was. And I still slept on Kobe, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't until maybe like he retired in 2016. I probably didn't recognize Kobe greatness till probably about 2010. And, you know, that was, you know, one of his final runs or whatever. And, you know, it's crazy that he's been going. Let's be honest. I mean, since he's been going, the world ain't been right since.
You're right. I think that's where it really went downhill for the year after that.
Yeah. So, like, he definitely was an inspiration. That Mamba mentality, just the way he approached the game, and not only the way he approached the game, but the way he approached life after the game. Winning the Oscar and, you know, writing books and also mentoring younger players in the league, taking players under his wings, like not being a hater towards the players now. Like, cause there is a lot of Hall of Famers that's hating on these young boys right now.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So it's like a lot of the things that, you know, Kobe embodied. You can apply it to not just basketball, but you can apply it to life. So he's definitely missed. Like I said, the world ain't been the same since he's been gone. But I just think if I could, I would thank him for his legacy and the way he left the game, because he left the game and he left it all out on the court. For sure.
Outside of basketball, mainly I think the biggest inspiration I had from Kobe overall, now that I'm a dad of a little girl, is to see him in all the videos with Gigi and all his girls, Natalia and the youngest one, I can't remember her name. And seeing him really taking like, because honestly, I think with that it started when he really started impacting and helping the WNBA and making their brand and their basketball world bigger than what it is. Helping them trying to, give them the proper respect, not just from a money standpoint, but from, getting them the viewership. Because there's a lot of female hoopers in the WNBA that's better than some of the male hoopers in the NBA. I mean, Otto Porter is one. Otto Porter is one. See what Stephen Jackson say? I'd rather watch. What was the girl name?
Listen,
Otto Porter was nice.
That's personal preference, but we're not about to fight it, bro. The WNBA is not better than the NBA. None of them girls in there.
Fundamental. If you want to watch basketball, yeah. If you want to watch like highlights and shit, because right now the league is just giving the ball to my star and let him drop 50, Bradley Beal. But other than that, like fundamental basketball.
Well, he don't really got no choice.
Free Brad.
You want to get into it? We can get into it.
Free Brad. Speaking of Mamba mentality, Brad, he got the Mamba mentality, but he got it to a stupid point. Like, this is the stupid point now. You're going to really, really kill your career in Washington because of loyalty. If you ain't learned nothing from Iverson, then you should have learned that you can put your all into an organization and they will not love you back. At the end of the I mean, bro, they got you an aging superstar, right? Russ is a superstar, but he hasn't legit played like a superstar since he averaged a triple-double. Yep. Like, at the end of the day,
I bet that.
At the end of the day, bro, you gotta start thinking about yourself. You gotta start realizing, like, okay, I'm out here giving you 40 and 50 and 60, and we still losing. Like, it gotta be a point where you just like, I'm sick of it, bro. Like, I'm out, bro. Like, you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
I don't understand it. Like, the Washington saying we're not gonna trade him nowhere where you don't want to be traded. He didn't even come out and ask for a trade yet. That's what's the crazy part of it. Like, I don't understand. Like, you seen Anthony Davis, he said 7 years, I'm out. I'm out. That's it. I can't do it no more. Y'all not helping me win here. We had 2 playoff seasons there, appearances in my 7th year. Could he have done more in New Orleans? Yeah, but hey, I don't blame him for not giving more than what he did. You see KG left a little bit too late, but he still ended up being able to win the championship in 2008 when he left the Timberwolves. Who else left? You see, if anybody should be a prime example, LeBron left. LeBron left. He left and said, look, I'm not about to retire with no championships and just all these numbers and playoffs.
LeBron had Shaq, too.
Shaq was 50. Talking about Shaq. Shaq was
I knew that would trigger you. LeBron had old ass Shaq.
Shaq. Man, ain't gonna trigger me, man. Shaq was 50, man. Look, Shaq,
man, like
my beef with Shaq is that Kobe situation because he was lazy. I'm sick of him. That's the only issue I got with Shaq. Oh,
that's another conversation for another day, bro. He's a hater, but yeah, that's another conversation.
Shaq be dead. No, who do you think they're gonna talk about on TV? That's why everyone's just like Kobe was on like these old heads need to relax and just that. What do you think they on TV for? They are dead. Make some shit up and talk.
They do be having. Listen, man. TNT got the best.
Bro, the only person that talk about basketball be Kenny. Everybody else be bidding, bro. Chuck don't be talking about nothing. Shaq don't be talking about nothing, bro. Bid.
Ernie being his ex sometimes too.
I ain't gonna hold you. Ernie, I like Ernie because he be right at both of them for because they be just saying anything, bro. Like what Chuck said the other day about the vaccine, which was ridiculous.
What did he say?
He talking about
that part.
They should get it first because they pay the most taxes, right?
How that sound?
But you gotta think about Charles, everything with Charles be coming down to money though. Like he beefing with a video game, with video game 2K because they don't want to pay. They should give the money to retirement players. Like that's not their issue. They play for the NBA.
Listen, something should click in Chuck head. Sometimes you got to read the room, like you.
Chuck, but
some stuff you don't have to say.
True. Sometimes Shaq and Charles do. They know what they talk about for the most part, but sometimes it be sounding like some jealousy.
Honestly, I don't feel like they know. The only time I feel like they know what they talking about is like last time I felt like that was when they was talking about Embiid, and then Embiid came back and did what he did against the Celtics that game. But like they be killing Rudy Gobert. They talking about Donovan Mitchell now.
I didn't understand that Donovan Mitchell comment at all. I didn't understand that comment at all. I didn't.
Like I you know what though? I understand it, but I just feel like LeBron said, you can tell they hate and they deliver. Like at the end of the day, you can give constructive criticism and people will be like, all right, cool. You know what? You're a Hall of Famer. Let me take that in and let me work on my game. But when you got Shaq talking about, oh, if I was in the league, I would get that $200 million like Rudy Gobert. Bro, you're not in the league. And if you was in the league, like Chuck told you, you wouldn't even be in the league long because you can't shoot and you can't defend.
Rudy Gobert can't shoot even.
But Rudy Gobert can defend.
And he 80 feet tall.
He protect the rim and he can
Shaq
move.
Shaq would have got $200 million if he was in his prime right now playing in the league.
If we talking about Orlando Shaq, yes. But all them elbows, Shaq ain't even had no post move. He was just bigger than whoever was guarding him.
Hey, Lakers Shaq got paid too. He got paid.
Lakers Shaq got paid. He got paid in the early 2000s. That big fat black Shaq in 2020, that's done. No. He's not. He's last in the league. If that.
That's so.
He gonna mess around. He gonna mess around and lead the league in tax and flagrants, throwing on them elbows like that, bro.
Yo, did y'all see the Klay Thompson and Draymond Green talking about Magruder?
Oh yeah.
No, I ain't see it. What?
Klay was getting on the ball heavy. Bull shot through hands of Klay. Oh.
He tried to fight Klay. Draymond talk at the post game time. I don't know when he became a tough guy, but everybody in his league is tough now.
He said, "This guy won't be in the year for long."
Klay was like, I guess he mad because he about to be out the NBA. So
I'll drop it when I edit this show. Just drop.
They was right at them though, man. Oh, I miss Klay playing basketball. That I do. I'll tell you that.
I don't like how Klay talking spicy with a boot on his foot. Like at the end of the day, you can't handle it. You can't handle it on the court. Just be quiet. And Draymond, man, you know how I feel about Draymond. I hate Draymond. Like,
listen, man, you can hate Draymond all you want. He can play on my team. He a championship player. He can play on my team.
Absolutely, he can play on mine too. But I hate him though. Same thing, Dennis Rodman. I hated Dennis Rodman in Detroit. Once he came to us, loved him.
Man.
Sure.
Man. Well, that's all I guess. Ain't nothing else, take our vitamins, drink tea, stay out this storm. I don't know if it's going to be a storm. I hope it's not. I hope we want to get like 2 inches of snow.
It is snow. I gotta go to a photo shoot. So.
All right, go get your money, player. You know what I mean? Cheezywest on a photo shoot, video edit. You know what I mean? Do it all, change tires and stuff. You know what I mean?
Don't do any car work at all. Not me.
I'm about to ask you, like, look, I need to put the new Cadillac converter on my joint. I was gonna see if you come through.
I got a mechanic and a friend named Johnny.
You ain't got a Cadillac converter. Your joint not moving, bro. Throw that away. Throw the whole car away.
Yeah, my car work. I gotta put a new Cadillac converter on there. I guess I do it when it stops snowing eventually.
You gonna put your own Cadillac converter in that car?
No.
That joint not moving out of that lot.
I'm going to. My car ain't moving until about Wednesday, maybe Thursday when it snow. All right, man. Y'all stay true, man. To yourself. I mean, do more say less. Official sponsors the Unc and CP podcast featuring, our guy Cheezywest. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody. And thank y'all for the support, the real support. I'll let y'all.
God first, God bless.
Deuce.
You'll always be that kid from Philly.
Tanti amici lo conoscevano, ci hanno giocato, poi lui si sentiva molto di Reggio.
From Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
But this kid right here, mark my words, is going to be unbelievable.
4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, taking 500 shots.
How good is this kid? On the 2000 NBA champions.
Back
back-to-back titles for the Los Angeles Lakers, a three-peat and a sweep.
Your fourth NBA championship.
The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.
And that was the first time I knew of your greatness.
You would think about what should I do to motivate this guy, this guy, this guy.
81-point game.
Olympic champion, the United States of America.
Falls down, and he is hurting. But the Lakers eat him at the free throw line. Got it.
A 60-point game. What an exit for number 24.
And the Oscar goes to Dear Basketball.
Tienes que trabajar cada día para ese sueño.
He didn't just show up at games. He was deeply involved in that.
Coaching young kids is the most important thing we can do.
You couldn't have written this.